Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some current and last gen pickups to show you guys. Now you might not see this for some time because I have lots of other videos that I haven't posted yet. But just so you guys can get an idea, today is April... Today's April 14th. Today's April 14th, and sorry if it takes some time to get this video posted, but I'm pretty busy with school and everything, so I gotta say I'm sorry about that. Anyways, here's what I got. I got a couple of games, but I'm gonna start out with this magazine here that I found at Value Village. It was only 99 cents, and it was shiny and gold. And it seems like the main focus of this magazine was supposed to be about Zelda, specifically Skyward Sword, but it turned out to just be like a general video game magazine. It's Edge number 234 from December 2011, and I actually found out later that this is from the United Kingdom. I don't know specifically where in the United Kingdom, but it is priced at £5, and there's no other pricing scheme on there, so it must be from somewhere in the United Kingdom. But yeah, that was interesting enough, and it was 99 cents, so I went ahead and grabbed that. Considering also that I didn't find anything else at the Value Village that day, and I hadn't made it all the way out there, I felt kind of cruddy for leaving empty-handed, so I grabbed that. Next up, this was back 2 weeks now, near the end of March. EB Games here in Canada, that's GameStop for you Americans. EB Games was running a sale for DS and Wii games, I believe, as well. Basically, it was buy one, get one half off. I think there was a price limit, but I'm not entirely sure now because it's been some time since then. But there's a very complicated story behind this. Basically, the game that I left with is 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And I had also originally purchased Professor Layton in the Curious Village, and I ended up getting it for $11.25, but I ended up going to another EB Games, took a look to see what they had there, and I ended up finding a copy of Nostalgia for, let me see where it is here. I got it for $8.97, and I thought $8.97 was definitely a good price to get that game at, and I ended up taking it to a store and getting $20 cash for it right away. So after having paid $35.55 and then getting $20 back, that put it at $15.55 then for just $9.99, and I've wanted to get this game for some time now. I started playing, where is it here? Virtue's Last Reward, sorry, for the PS Vita. I think it's also on the 3DS, but I got it for the Vita, and ever since I got that, I wanted to get the first game as well, and now I finally have that, and $15, I mean, it's a little high, but considering that this game goes for like $24.99 plus tax at EB Games, I think I got out of it pretty decently. Next up, this was last week. I got this game, and it's kind of consumed my free time, what little free time I have, and I really didn't think that it would, and I don't typically like games like this, sort of sim games, or I should say more like The Sims, but this here is Tomodachi Life. Sorry about the glare there. I got it for $20 used, and I thought that was a decent enough price because pretty much the cheapest I've seen it recently has been $29.99 used. But then this store reduced the price from what they had it at before. I didn't really notice, but they had it down to $19.99 used because they were doing a promotion for new, and they had the new one priced at $24.99. So when I saw it for $19.99, I thought $20. That's a decent price for me to pay for this game, and it's actually pretty fun. I like how the games, like the little mini games that happen in it, are completely random. You don't know when they're going to happen. My only sort of issue with it is that the voices in the game are just terrible. Like, there's like 5 or 6 set voices, and then there's like a little customization feature as well where you can slightly modify the voices. But it's more or less like 6 voices. I think 2 children, 2 adults, and then 2 really old people. One of each sex, of course. And other than that, I don't think I've gotten the full experience of this game yet, but hopefully I'll get more into it when I have the time to get into it. Next up, I went to Game Mania. They, well, when I went there, they had Mortal Kombat 10 playing there. Some kids were playing it, kids that hang out at the store. And then I went to the back of the store, so after looking at that for a little bit, I was kind of interested, but I don't know, I was never the biggest Mortal Kombat fan, and I really don't want to get enticed by a game that I will not be able to play because I don't own either of the consoles that it's on. I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One yet, nor do I have the money to buy one, so I don't want to get into it. But I went into the back where they had their Wii games. The Wii games are way at the back of the store. And I found this one here, and I thought it was decently priced. And again, it's a Wii game that lets you use the GameCube controller. And personally, I'm trying to get all the Wii games that use the GameCube controller. I know it's kind of a stupid thing, but I personally liked it, so I decided, you know what, I'll go for it. And this one here is a harder game to find as well. And I don't typically like wrestling games, but the fact that this has a lot of character customization, I thought I'd go for it. It's WWE 13 for the Wii, and I paid $15, if you can kind of see it there. I paid $15 for this, and it is complete in there, and the disc is in good condition, just a couple of light fingerprint smudges, not that you can really tell on camera, that is. Now the last 2 items I wanted to show you guys, I got them today. I went to EB Games to pick up my pre-order for this game. It came out a couple of days ago, but I didn't have the time or the money yet to go get it, so I had to wait on it. And I took a couple of things to A&C to trade in, and I didn't get as much cash as I wanted for the stuff that I traded in, but I kind of needed cash bad right now, so I just took it in and got whatever I got. I ended up getting $35 for a bunch of cases, manuals, one scratched copy of Mario Kart Wii that still plays but was kind of scratched, kind of really scratched to be honest, but whatever. And I also traded in an extra Dreamcast controller because I realized that I had 5 controllers for the Dreamcast, and they were all just the standard white controllers, so there was no point for me to have 5 of those. So I traded in the one, and I took the cash, went over to the EB Games where I had this game pre-ordered, and went and picked it up, paid off the rest that I owed on this game, and now finally I get to experience this game, because originally on the Wii, this game was really pricey, continues to be pricey, and I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the new 3DS, exclusively on the new 3DS. It will not work on any other 3DS, 3DS XL, 3DS, 2DS, or anything else really. only on the new 3DS XL, and yeah, now I finally get to experience it, and I just got in now. I just got home, so there really is nothing much I can say about this because I don't know what the game plays like exactly. I know that there's it's an action RPG kind of, but like I mean that's about it, and that music plays into it somewhat. But hopefully, I will really enjoy this, and it won't suck in too much. Too much of my time. Just one more item here, and sorry that this video's gone over 10 minutes now. I try to keep them under 10 minutes, but sometimes that time limit sort of escapes me. As I was about to leave from EB Games today, I thought to myself, you know what, I'll look around, see if there's anything that's been traded in recently, any DS or Wii games, because those are starting to get pretty hard to find at EB Games. And I'm looking around, and I'm on my way out, and I turn to look again at all the new stuff that just came out, and I'm looking at Mortal Kombat 10, and then I'm looking up on the wall further up where they have some variant controllers, like different colored controllers, and then I look at the very top of the wall, at the far corner next to the shelf where they store all their like pre-order items and stuff like that, and I see this, and many of you can probably tell what that is. That is if you are a video gamer, a current gen gamer, or if you really like Smash Brothers and you've been playing it on the Wii U, then you should definitely know what this is. It's the GameCube controller adapter, and this has been like one of the hardest things to find in the last few months. Now, back before Smash Bros. For the Wii U came out, back in December, I didn't expect this thing to be so hard to find. I thought, you know what, it's an adapter for a controller, it'll be available. There's going to be tons of them. It'll be like a Wii Remote or a Pro Controller or whatever. You're going to find it. It's going to be available, and it's not that big of a deal to get right away. Little did I know, though, that it would be insanely hard to find, and immediately after that, for like the next 2 months, people would be selling them at $100. People would make rip-off ones, like third-party ones. There was that Mayflash one that just looked disgusting. And there were all these other ones that worked in different ways, like ones that connected to Wii remotes and other methods like that. And back in January, when I heard that EB had gotten a couple more of these at random stores, and they all sold out immediately, pretty much I knew that it will happen again. They will get more. I'm just going to have to wait and see. And they had 3 in total. I was very lucky to get one. I don't know if they had any more in the back or any more previously and just sold them all. But they had 3 there. They also had, last week they had extra of the Majora's Mask 3DS XL, which I found kind of strange, but they had them there. And anyways, I paid $22.99 for it, so it was like $25 with tax. And I really shouldn't have bought this right now, but when was I going to get an opportunity to buy this again? I wish possibly I could have bought another one just to sell it, because I'm really in need of more money right now. I really shouldn't have bought this, but the person inside me that's addicted to shopping was telling me, just spend the money, get it now, because who knows when you're going to see it again. So I'm both happy to have finally gotten this and to be able to use it, and I'm also kind of mad at myself for spending the extra money when I knew that I shouldn't have. Anyways, that's what I got. 4 more games for the collection. 1 more random accessory, and another gaming magazine. Anyways, as always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, website. They're all linked in the description below. And that's it. See ya.